Hello and welcome everyone, this is Botany and Board. I am Bailey.
And I'm Wyatt.
And we are here today to play a playthrough of Let's Go to Japan. This was recommended to us by Todd, so thank you, Todd.
Thanks, Todd.
So yeah, let's take it to the board.
Okay.
If you guys have watched, we have done a little playthrough in our 2-player marathon, so you might have seen a little bit of it, but this time we're going to go full-on traditional playthrough. Let's Go to Japan. So,
traditional.
Traditional.
Yep.
Nothing like tradition.
Nothing like tradition.
All right, so we have everything set up here. We will just explain as we go. So, on our first round, we are going to, in these first 4 rounds, in fact, we are going to play 1 card, pass 1 card. Okay. So, we are going to go ahead and draw up 1 to Tokyo, 1 to Kyoto. We're going to pick 1, play 1. We'll be placing it in our, any of our day slots. It doesn't have to be Monday.
I've only played this 1 time, so I'm sure I'm going to do some really dumb things.
Always.
Feel free to comment down below and tell me how bad I did.
No, don't. Just refrain.
Oh, that'll be fun for me. Yeah. Don't say anything about Bailey.
Don't say
it about me.
anything about me. Talk about him. Okay. All right. So we play our cards, and you get to pick the day you are playing it on. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and play mine on Thursday. I'm going to kick off Thursday with a nice tea ceremony. So we're going to be placing out all of these, and then at the very end, we will actually go on our trip. So we're planning it right now. So then whenever we go through our actual trip, we'll tell you what all we've been doing. But we'll give you little snippets of what we're doing along the way. All right, so next one. TK?
TK. What does TK stand for? Oh, Tokyo and Kyoto. I was like, well, you just never know sometimes.
So while we're looking at these, just to give you kind of a little bit of a rundown, I guess, before we get on. So there are symbols at the top. This awards you if you plant them. Everything is a plant to me. If you put them on a day that has that bonus. Once we have put 3 cards into any day, we will actually pick up either 1, 2, or 3, depending on if we had 1, 2, or 3 more tokens that match that particular day. The next thing you'll see is just the victory points that are depicted, and that will be earned for each card you lay down. This last piece is the highlight of the day. It will only be given if it is your last thing. So hypothetically, if I had these all placed like this on Thursday, like so, my highlight of the day would be enjoy the park while shopping, and I would have got 2 up on this, and then I would get 3 victory points and 1 victory point per pink that I had up until Thursday. So that's kind of how the game works. Once you place a card down, so for instance, I put this tea ceremony down, it stays there. However, the next time I want to place something on Thursday, I can pick to put it ahead of the tea ceremony or behind the tea ceremony. And really the main reason for that is for the highlight of the day, trying to keep it at the bottom. There's a few other things, such as research tokens, walks, some of the trains we will get into a little bit later, but that is kind of the card dichotomy that we have for you.
Okay. I think it's important to note that you can put it on any day, but don't put it on the bidet. It's good information.
Oh, you guys. We need like a little sound of crickets or something, like, when you're at like a comedy thing. And
it's funny because
like,
I really don't know how to play this very well, and I listened the whole time, and that's all I thought about. And it probably would have been good for me to hear what was going on, but I feel good about my thing.
Yeah, we'll see. So last time we played, I scored 125 and White scored 110. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take this and put it on a Tuesday.
A Tuesday.
Okay, so I got a little.
And just to be
cute.
clear, even if it's number 2
Oh
on that
my.
day, it's still don't put it in the bidet. Tuesday.
We're gonna.
The
Who's
number-
coming
The
to
number
Bouncer.
Tuesday.
Bouncer? Botany and board, we have a bouncer. Look at Loon. She's like, oh my word.
Oh my word,
She's like rolled
indeed.
over and dying. Okay, next round.
Hey, I have a question. How come it escalates 4, 8, 12, 15?
I will tell you that at the end. That is scoring points based
She'll
on.
tell us that at the end.
Once you start moving your tokens,
Mm-hmm.
that is points
Oh, she's telling us now.
That's the points you're awarded for getting an experience token that far.
Okay.
So it's your furthest one. So you
Mhm.
don't get like 4 for each. If you had 4 there, you just, or do you? 16, let me see.
Questions.
Questions.
She's
I know.
gonna
Well,
check.
we went on a little mini trip actually to Santa Barbara. We had never been to California before, but we went. So we had played this game
Mm-hmm.
like maybe a week or so before
Mhm.
we left, and
Yeah.
then now it's been a week or so after we got back. Okay, so let's see. Okay, no, you get it for each. So, for instance, so this is how the experience tracker ended for this player. So they're getting 12 points. Both of these are worth 8. This is
Oh,
a 4.
yeah, that's right, because these things crawl up the
Move.
side. Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
and
now
just
I
not
remember.
till the end.
Yeah.
So you're planning your trip,
Mm-hmm.
and then you
I'm
will
with ya.
go on the trip. It's all coming back to him.
It's coming back.
Okay. Sometimes I find myself, so I have an option to go to a temple, or to go to a palace garden, and like I want to go to the Imperial Palace Garden more than I'd want to go to the temple. But I'm like, but strategically, like I'm having a problem with like where I want to do and what I strategically should do.
Hey, question. So if I need 4 of these symbols, does this count as 1? Leading up to that day?
Yes.
Okay. And do I get to count the one on top leading up to that day?
Yes. You
Okay.
will do it at the whenever it gets to that day. You'll move all the markers up first. So many decisions. I just want to do this one just because. Because of the wonderful things, I'm going to the gardens because
Okay.
I like the gardens.
Fair.
So these boards are real big, guys. I don't know if you can tell that. These are big. This is my hand. This is the board. Several hands.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, we could zoom our camera further up, but I like where it's at. So,
He likes it.
I like it. All right, next round. Moves up to 4.
Ooh, I know where you'd want to go.
How come most of the cards are blue, but that one that I put down is...
That isn't any. It is a. It's a. You don't have to take a train in between. It just magically
You're saying there could be a
appears.
festival anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Following you on that then.
Okay. I'm going to the Kenda Shrine.
Ooh.
All right. So now we have moved into this next little yellow sector. So this game is very like clippy, which is one of the pros I find for it. So now we're in the play 2 cards, pass 2. Okay, and we are going to pick up everything that our opponents have just dropped off to us. So play 2, pass 2.
Play 2, pass 2.
So
Okay.
some of the things might be worth something.
I see our camera lighting has decided to darken the screen.
Yeah, it did that to me earlier where it just randomly got lighter. I
Well,
wasn't sure.
hope you guys like that.
um,
Because I'm not going to jump up and fix it.
Also, the craziness too, I literally just washed my hair and it also makes my hair look greasy. Just washed it.
She's kind of a greasy girl.
No, I'm not.
They call her Slick.
Oh, ridiculous.
Hmm.
Well, this one. Yeah, so this is literally our second time playing. So do we know the best strategies?
Yes.
No.
No. It's good
No,
to know.
I mean
good
yes.
to know.
But yes, I mean no. I'm going to go eat ramen at the best place. Not just any place, the best one.
Question: If no, I think you don't move this like in real time,
Nope.
do you?
No,
Okay.
everything doesn't go till the end. We're all planning, and then you just
We're all
you have
just
to go on the trip
planning.
you planned. Is really
We're
what
just
it means.
planning on a trip. I had some interesting sushi in Santa Barbara. They made a Philadelphia roll.
It didn't have any cream cheese.
And it didn't have salmon on the inside. It had salmon on the
Yes.
outside.
Had crab on the inside. It was like a California roll meets a Philly roll.
It was good, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but I was like, I don't think they know what a Philadelphia roll is.
Yeah, actually, I feel like my rainbow roll was also a little bit interesting.
Had cucumber in the Philadelphia roll, when it's
Oh,
always
strange.
like
Yeah.
smoked salmon, cream cheese, what am I
Avocado.
missing? Avocado, seaweed wrap. It was good.
Is it?
was
Is that
good.
what it is? Avocado smoke?
Usually it's avocado. Yeah.
I was trying to remember if that's what it was.
The Midwest makes it with avocado.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have 2 and 2.
Okay.
A 2
I'm
and 2.
killing it so far. Just have so much going for me. And none is going for Bailey, and I feel bad for her. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I could look at yours. It's the same as.
I feel like this would be fun. I'm gonna watch a sumo match. Seems like something I would like to do.
Okay. I am going to.
Oh, throw her
no.
cards on the ground. Kick the mic cord. What else are you doing?
All kinds
She did
of
it
things.
all.
Okay, so on my restaurant day, Thursday is all about eating, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to end with my tea ceremony, but I'm going to start with the Nishi market, then have ramen, then have a tea.
Okay. That sounds fine.
Have a tea. So I have 3, as you can see here, that match up. I have 3 cards filled, and I now have 1, 2, 3 symbols that match the day.
Yes.
So I will take a train token. So the little train tokens, I now have 2 victory points and a positive versus negative 2 points. So every time you move from Kyoto to Kyoto, you have
Kyoto to Tokyo.
Sorry, Tokyo to Kyoto, vice
There you go.
versa. Yeah. What did I say? Same thing.
You said Kyoto to Kyoto.
Oh, whatever. Then there's no penalty on that. But
Whatever,
if you
Russ.
go from one vacation to the next,
Christmas vacation.
yes, you go to one place to the next, you will have to spend a train in order to get there. And if you keep having to do that, that tires you. Unless, of course, you had all these. So I gathered myself a train.
If you look at mine,
And then
I
here's
like
my
plan the
script.
way I normally plan a trip. I'm gonna go to this place, I'm gonna watch some sumo, I'm still in Tokyo, and then I travel. And boom, I'm in Kyoto. And I stay in
You're
Kyoto.
like, I see. You're like a half of these so far. Okay, and then the last thing I'm doing is at the Gotokuji Temple.
The Gotokuji Temple.
It's a birthplace of the beckoning cats.
The little...
They're supposed to bring you good luck, good fortune.
Yep.
We should get one. I want good luck and fortune.
No, I don't want one. Yeah.
We can teach Lily and Loon to be like,
They are kind of neat. And Bailey and I really do want to go to Japan. I really want to go to Japan. But I don't want that cat.
I don't think I can make it on the plane ride. How many hours is that?
The Asian culture is pretty obsessed with cats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm allergic.
I asked about the plane ride. How many hours is it?
I want to buy a pair of underwear from the vending machine.
What?
In Japan, you can buy anything out of it. I can get like a bowl of ramen, like
And
I don't
some
know if
underwear.
and some underwear, all in the same machine. I think that's what I read.
You're like, your sushi didn't sit right. And
Like, you're
I'll
like-
take some ramen and some
Yeah,
underwear.
you're like, I had an accident and I'm on my way to the next shop. I'm gonna need some clean underwear.
Okay. Welcome to Botany and Board, everyone, where everything is fair game.
And that's when you know when you travel and you never had their cuisine. Sometimes people get sick. Bad things happen.
Oh, 11 points.
It's good to be prepared.
That's a... What day is our shopping day? Oh, Friday. There's no Sunday in this game. It doesn't exist.
That's interesting. Didn't even take note of that. I just got 3 cards. So I will go ahead and also take a train token for how amazing I did.
This sounds so tempting. Seems maybe risky. Or does it? I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
Sometimes you need to go exactly there. I feel like this is risky.
Okay. And I
think I'm gonna keep what I have. I'm gonna attend a festival.
I'm also gonna go to a manga museum and pick up a gift for you, Wyatt.
That sounds nice. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. Anyone told you I wasn't sweet, then
Then
They
they
lied.
know. Oh. I was gonna say they know that
I'm
you
a
haven't
very-
had breakfast and your blood sugar's low.
I'm a very nice person, you guys.
She's so sweet, she's diabetic.
I'm not diabetic.
She's not.
Just
Just
we're
to
gonna
clear-
be like, oh no.
Oh, I'm so
She's
sorry.
diabetic.
And do you take insulin?
Okay, so this is a swapsies. So you take, we're gonna draft 2, but you swap, right?
Say it again.
So it's play 2.
So I get
pass 2,
4
but
cards.
you get 1, and then we're gonna swap.
I only
your
get 1 or
number.
I get 2.
You get 1 for now. We have to swap. That's how I'm reading this thing.
Okay.
Oh, I had 3 on this day. Okay, so I had 2 things. So I'll take a wild token. Have you filled up any with 3 yet?
Oh, did I do that wrong? So this had, I said I had 3, but it only has 2
2
on that
on the
day,
day.
so I only get 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't get this train. So what do I get instead? What does
Wild
this do?
token, or so if you were ever like, for instance, say you didn't have 2,
Mm-hmm.
and you needed that to be 2 before you got here.
No, I've
you
carefully
just
planned. I should be
you
good.
just bump it up.
Yeah. No bumping for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need that. And then what does the portfolio do?
You get 2 of them, and then that allows you to draw up 3 cards. So during your drafting, played at any time, you get to draw up 3 from either deck you want.
Okay.
So if you're like, I'm really looking for something in Tokyo, you
Yeah.
can just draw 3.
Yeah. Okay. Like that.
Okay. I like seafood. So we had some really good clam chowder
We
in
did.
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, very true.
Like, really good clam chowder. Like, I had clam chowder 2 places. And one I was just like, it's clam chowder. The other one I was like, this is clam chowder.
I'm changing my mind here. Put that back down.
Yep. Go in here. The Nijo Castle.
Nijo Castle. If you say that too many times, you end up with bad words.
You heard it here first,
You
folks.
sure heard it here.
Sorry, I'm trying to count my things, and your arms are always in my way.
I got big arms. Okay, so here's the 3. How come I have 2 over there?
Those are for next time. You're going to end up putting 2 down.
Oh, you had 2 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you're not cheating me. She might try to do that.
I would never.
If everybody's like, man, what's up with his hair? Well, you know what? I didn't put any product in it.
I don't care how it looks fine.
That's what everybody else is wanting to say in the comments, but yet I haven't heard anything. Something to keep in mind.
Oh, wait, I did 3 again. I only have 1, so I will take just a happiness.
She'll take one happiness. Okay. So I can just put these 2 down now?
Yes.
I think it's gotta go. What are you looking at mine for?
No, I'm trying to look at my own things, but you're constantly in
Oh,
my
my
way.
Lanta. I thought she was cheating again. Again. I'm not gonna rule it out just yet.
Okay, I'm doing this just because this sounds like more fun. This was a thematic one. This is Omori Yokocho, which translates to Memory Lane. It's a narrow street filled with small restaurants serving a variety of foods. I like that. I always like to meander and eat. So that's what I'm doing.
And Yomori Yokocho.
Okay, so now we get the 4.
I think there's a bunch of places in Japan that are like that. Have you guys watched Food Wars? It's a really good anime series where they... Yeah, you've seen it.
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't ultimately watched it.
It's like as if food became sexual, and every time they eat a good bite, like their clothes burst off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like...
Is that...
Wow!
No, that's not. That's the...
No, but
One Piece.
they might do that.
Is that
no,
the guy
that's
from One Piece?
Fairy Tail.
Oh, Fairy
That's
Tail.
Happy from Fairy Tail. Does a neat sound, but... Which, they're doing a 100-year journey that's coming out for Fairy Tail. If you guys watch anime, since this is Welcome to Japan, it feels fitting to discuss these things.
No, I agree.
Food Wars is a really good show. I recommend like seasons like 1 through 3.
Do you want to
At
show
least
your,
1 and 2.
Do you want to show your tattoo? Why has a Japanese tattoo?
I do. I have a Studio Ghibli thigh tattoo. I'm not going to show it. It goes really high up the thigh. And I know that's perked everybody's interest, but I'm actually still not going to show it. A, because I don't want to stand up.
I think that had more to do with it than...
You could be right.
like, him being shy, I don't believe it.
I'm
for a
so
second.
shy. I don't have any on that day. I don't like any of these. Well, that's no good at all.
Okay. I'm going to go, I guess, with this one and go to the Imperial Palace.
Mm-hmm.
And, oops.
I think I will go ahead and add this one. So I have filled 3 cards, and I have 2 of the designated token. So I will go ahead and I guess I'll take a wild. I don't know really how to use it, but I'm sure Bailey will tell me when I get there. I'm going to...
Okay, I'm gonna just do this, even though I don't really necessarily need these things right now. But I could just take a walk, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
So if I keep this, it's worth 1. My research token.
Oh.
Right? Says 1.
Did it say that? Then yes.
But if I use it,
Yeah.
it goes back, and I can turn these 3 in and get 3 new ones.
You can just draw 3, and then you have to discard 3. You see, so it leaves you the same
Okay.
way you once were. Okay, so on this day, I have just 1. Darn, so I'm just gonna go up 1.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so I have 2 days only that are not filled. All the rest are filled. So
Looking
had
over
2,
Bailey's things
I got a
before I
wild.
discard.
I had 1, I went up 1. I had 3, I got my train. I had 1, and I went up.
Where's the discards? I guess they're up there. And I'm going to take this one, and that completes my shrine area. Here are your 2, and I get a train for having all 3.
Okay. All right, so now you get to draw the 2.
Okay. Indeed.
Okay. I can do that. I can get down that.
Get up, get up. And
Look,
get
I just
down.
didn't. I love the Kyoto Imperial Palace. Like,
I'm going to use my other research token and draw up 3.
so this is play 1 card, by the way.
Mhm.
We're back to the 1 cards.
Yep.
Situation.
But I get a bunch of cards because I'm super cool. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody. Yeah, I like this one better. So let's get rid of this one. I don't mind this one. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad deal either.
Also, so Wyatt's doing Muscle Month. I'm gonna join him. I'm not yet. Hence, drinking a beer, enjoying my time in the sun for now. But I'm going to join him.
So Muscle Month is where I have high protein, low carb, tracking my stuff, low, like no sugar, no,
Yep, 2.
yeah, no excess sugar, no alcohol, and yeah, it's been fun. I just grabbed 3, but I can't quite remember where I played them all. Played 1 here, and I think I have to play 1 more, and then Bailey gets the...
It was no. You should only have 1.
Oh, okay, so I
Yeah.
get to get rid of 2. That makes more sense. Okay, then I'm going to keep... Okay, I guess I'll keep this one. And I'll get rid of these 2.
What, you have to put 1 on my discard.
I do.
Yeah.
Just making sure I did everything right, so I'm just checking things. That all looks good.
I realized I totally messed this up. I don't know why I put that on my... Probably because I couldn't see it.
So I played my 1 card, and I have to...
Because there's
give
no
you one.
reason for me to have that on my first day. I don't have any of those tokens. But I bet I couldn't tell. That's what I would say. As far as playing this, it would be so much easier if your board is actually in front of you. Because I haven't been able to tell anything that's going on over there.
Excuses.
They're like assholes. Everybody's got one.
What if you don't? What if, like, you know, they had to remove it?
That's fair. Colostomy bag.
Yeah, you have a colostomy bag, and maybe they've removed your rectum. And then you don't have an asshole. And then you can have all the excuses in the world. Based on that correlation.
All right. 3 rounds left, everybody. You hanging
I had a
in?
friend who had a colostomy bag, by the way. So if you think I'm coming from a bad place, just remember to laugh about life. Bad things happen every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. 2.
2.
You gotta pick one.
This has been a really deep episode
can't
of
get
Let's Go to
my-
Japan.
Can't get.
No satisfaction. She can't get no. Dun dun dun. Get no. Okay. Actually, you know what? So this is play 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Play 1, pass 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't love that. I'm gonna go this way. I'm really mad that I had that. That was
I'm
upsetting.
gonna use my research token
I didn't realize I did that.
and for sure discarding that, just to be clear. Do I want pink? No, I want blue. Okay.
I'm looking for a specific icon, you guys, that I keep not getting in my draws.
Very specific item. I'm gonna get rid of these 2. Give this one to Bailey. I'm gonna take this one because it's worth 7. Okay.
Okay, pick up our 2. Come on, please have. No, come on.
Is she looking for a shopping thing? Is that what you're looking for?
No, I'm not
Oh.
telling you what I'm looking for because you'll never give it to me.
I hope she's looking for a shopping thing. I spent time trying to keep that from entering her hand. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah.
But I needed something too to give me. Okay, I do have 2, so I will get a wild. So I can make.
Oh, I finished
And
this,
make it-
and that gives me 2, so I get. I'll take 2 research tokens again.
Yeah, I'm not. My Monday, Tuesday, you guys, I'm just. And my Wednesday, honestly. I need my. My symbols are falling apart. Oh.
Whoa. As Bailey puts it.
I think that's what we used from one of our edits one time.
When
When we had the first one falling out the window.
Yeah, we did do a funny thing like that. Kind of reminded me of Brendan Fraser in Tarzan, George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Oh,
George. All right, I'm gonna take a walk, you guys. Just
And
gonna.
I know everybody's thinking about it, and they're like, he's bringing up a Brendan Fraser. You know what? One of the best movies he ever did, George of the Jungle.
Okay.
Do you think he'd be mad if he heard me saying this? Out of all the movies Brendan Fraser did, I named George of the Jungle as his top.
Hold on. I'm gonna take a walk. Okay, so when I take a walk, you discard the card you're
Yep.
going to use. I get to pick one,
Okay.
and then I'm going to put it face down.
Yeah.
Onto my thing. Okay, I get a research token,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also get a little walk token, man.
Hey, I feel like something funky has happened. I have all of mine filled. Is that possible?
No, I think you played twice last time. I was wondering what you were doing.
Man.
Well, what's that one you played during the... What was the second one you put whenever you were throwing stuff out? Remember that time that you took the research token?
Why don't I just not play my last card?
That seems oddly suspicious, but okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean, I don't have a better solution.
Okay. So I'm doing the regular, rational way to play the game. On the last turn, you get to pick one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pick this.
Let me just see what it was. How did I get this? Is there carbon copies of these? Did you give this to me?
No, I gave it to you. Yes.
But I gave it to you.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I don't want this. Alright, that's fine. I'll give up. You know what, guys? Because I know this is just not going to go around in this crowd with how this went down. And we can look back in the footage and figure out where it went. You know, when I was trying to figure out what I did, I'm sure that happened. But, like, I will give up 2 points.
Hold on. No, you don't have
to
to
remedy.
do it. You don't have
I'm giving up 2 points.
Why? Just leave it. I think it's fine.
Because somehow I played twice.
I know. It's too far to, like, unravel that mystery. So you're just not doing the last turn.
I know what I'm not doing. Yeah.
Okay. Plus, you would have drew it anyway, because you draw first over me. So it probably would have been the same. Okay, so I did finish this day. So I have 2, which gives me a wild token, which I needed desperately. Oh, yeah, and I have a research token. So I will go ahead and play the research token to draw up 3 things from Kyoto. Why are there no... Okay, now that you're done. Why are there no freaking shrines? Are you taking all the shrines?
I do have a lot of shrines on mine.
I'm like having to wild token my way through life.
4, 5, 6. I have 6 of them. 6 shrines.
Well, I only need 2, which I can do with these 2 wild tokens. But this, I don't know what I was doing over here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, I could, well...
Don't get confused. Just lay them down. We can talk about that when you score.
Okay.
So back to my Brendan Fraser thing. We got the Mummy. Pretty good. We got that one where he comes back as like a caveman. That one was decent. And then we have George of the Jungle. And arguably, like I say, might be his best. Name a Brendan Fraser movie.
I'm focused right now.
Lily, name a Brendan Fraser movie. I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, he's in this weird one where the devil comes back as an attractive woman and he makes deals with her to become popular. Is that H-E double hockey sticks? Is that Brendan Fraser? No, that's a hockey movie.
I have no idea. Okay. Discard. Alright. We're going here. Alright.
Okay.
We're ready for our trip. Gonna move this away. I'm gonna move it where it's not so scratched for you. That way it'll be... We'll do yours first.
Okay.
These are my tokens, but...
Okay.
Help, please.
Okay. Seems excessive. I think everybody could have saw where I was.
Nope. Make it
okay.
Okay, now you can expand.
Alright.
Alright, so we are going to go... He's going to go up on his... Hey, we're going to get a little... square token pad. Once again,
wow.
this paper.
Wow. She really wiggled that. Wish she was wiggling that. Can't always get what you want unless you go to Japan.
You can't always get what you want. That's what we sing to the dogs all the time.
But if you try sometime, you just not high. You get what you need.
So our dogs, we got them from Santa Barbara. My mother watched them.
And we know that Bailey's mom's going to be watching this, so...
She never watches
this. No. She's going to watch this one.
She never watches the
And, yeah, well, we'll find out, because she'll hear you saying that.
Well, so my brother's dog...
Has tons of fleas.
Tons of fleas. And they had, like, this infestation in their barn. So I'm from, like, a small town.
Yeah.
So the infestation of their barns, and then our dogs came back with fleas. So it's been, like, this whole...
We washed everything. We
Yeah.
sprayed everything. We bathed them multiple times in multiple fancy shampoos.
So... How that ties in...
We've combed them. I shaved their hair.
How this ties in. If you're going to go to Japan, make sure you leave your pets in a non-flea...
infested area.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to score Wyatt's first. All right, Wyatt, tell me about your Monday. What you doing?
On my Monday, I went to Miyashita. Miyashita Park, and it looks like Miyashita. That is exactly how it
so move
is a
up your
large.
tokens.
Hold on. It is a large shopping center with a park and sports facility on the roof. The redeveloped park opened in 2020. So that sounds fun. So that's what I did. So I'm going to move up on there. And then I had sushi at the Tsukiji Market, which is adjacent to a former wholesale fish market. Tsukiji Outer Market is lined with crowded restaurants known for some of the best sushi in Tokyo. So I for sure went there because I love sushi.
Also, if any of you are like from Japan or have been to Tokyo and stuff, let us know down below. Like, how much you think this is. If you know any of these places, do you recommend them? Do you agree?
And you know what? I had such a good time eating sushi that I actually went back to Miyashita Park.
Oh,
I went
you
there
just
twice.
went to eat and then you went back.
Yeah,
you just
I
took
was
a lunch
like,
break.
it was a huge building, and so like I started at the bottom level, and then finally I got to the redeveloped park that opened in 2020 on the rooftop, and that was a blast.
Okay, so your total score. What's your highlight of the day, sir?
And so I didn't get to do that, which resulted in me not getting any of this bonus, but I did get 5 points.
5 points. Last time you got 12, but today your Monday is worth 5.
That sometimes happens. Okay, so on the next one, I went to a themed cafe. And Japan is known for its many immersive cafes where the food, decor, and servers reflect a singular theme. Robots, vampires, ninjas, maids, trains, or even popular anime. I'd be down to go to a maid cafe. That's very popular. Anyway, and then I went to the Sensoji Temple in Nakamese. Okay, with souvenirs and local snacks. So it's one of the oldest and most popular temples. And then lastly, I decided to end my day on a Tuesday with watching some sumo, Japan's national sport. And I need to go up for all these, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay, so let's finish the day 1. There. One more here.
He's experienced shopping
Back.
and food and gardens.
So there. Yeah, shopping, food, and gardens, oh my. So then another food, one of these, 2 of these, back, a temple.
So once you got
shopping.
here, is this the first time that's happened to you?
Yep.
Okay, so you moved one up and then you actually reset to center.
Oh, yeah. No, I kind of understood how that worked, but thank you. Just didn't do it. Okay.
Can see how I didn't understand. If you understood.
Didn't quite understood. So this time, though, I get to score the ringside seats, which gives me 6 extra points for having one of these things. So it's not per.
Yes, and this one gives you that. That's
Oh,
your
it
reward.
gives me that?
So this is a qualifier and reward. Qualifier, reward. Qualifier, reward.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Well, didn't know that.
So you get to go up 1 on the blue.
Okay.
Or did you already do that?
I did not.
No, okay.
So, and in this case, I get 3, 7, 8, and 8 plus 6. I got 14 on that day. 14 on my Tuesday. So then I hop over here to Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I went to Tokyo Tower. Because it's a huge post-war rebirth with the most outstanding Japanese landmarks. It was the tallest self-supported steel structure at the time of its completion in 1958.
Actually, in hindsight, you actually did make it to 3 and 3.
Okay,
You
but
could've
you
got
know
10
what?
points.
Hindsight is huge. So then the next one, I got some food from the Konbini. Konbini is a Japanese convenience store. Unlike in many countries, quality food can be purchased there along with Japanese snacks and drinks. And finally, I went to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building to plead my case to let me out of the country before I went to Kyoto. Sorry, let me out of the city. So it's a common sightseeing spot. You can see Mount Fuji in the distance, and I believe I have this. I have 2. So I'm going to do my extra things real quick. And where's...
And you go 1 back.
Oh, okay.
It's like a meter.
I see, yeah. So I went all the way, and I got 7, 4 is 11, plus 2 is 13, and 13 plus 6 is 19 on my Wednesday.
That was a good Wednesday.
Yeah. So do I have to have a start train, or am I already started there?
You put your start train down.
Okay.
So you don't have to take... Now you're going to have to take a train at the beginning of Thursday. Because you're like, you know what? I'm tired of eating in Tokyo.
Yes. I was tired of eating in Tokyo. So in this one, I took the railway, no less. After I went across there, I went to the museum. It was fabulous. And then I got a temple lodging because I needed a new place to stay once I got to Kyoto.
So
And then I was there and I didn't like that one, so I went to another one. So, long story short is I got 1, 2, and 1, 2. And overall, it gave me 5 plus 4 is 9. And 9 plus 4 for sure. And then I get these 3 things?
Yep.
So,
13.
13. And then I get to go up 1. Up 1. It's nice now that I know that this gives me things. I probably would have played the game slightly different. But that's okay. The next one, I was still in Kyoto on a Friday, and I thought, you know what? Let's get some flea markets. Not for fleas, for dogs.
Yeah, we didn't have enough fleas.
And
like,
then
that's where we got it.
I
at
saw
the market. You guys went to the flea market.
The flea market. Yeah, we're at the flea market right now. So then I went and saw a geisha show at Gyeon Corner. And just to be clear, these aren't prostitutes. Some people misconfuse them with prostitutes, and they are not.
Geishas?
Mm-hmm. See? Yeah, it sounds like Bailey was a little confused.
I didn't think they
She's
were.
like, really? Oh my gosh, I've always called them prostitutes.
Didn't.
And that's another one, so I go up and back down. Okay, so I did get the 4 leading up to the very bottom one, which was worth 12. So I got 9 plus 12. 21.
That was quite the Friday.
That was quite the Friday. And going into the last day, I thought, what about a day of shrines? I visited a small shrine. I attended a festival. And then I attended another festival because I was having such a festival time. Mm-hmm. And that, don't have to worry about anything up there, gave me 2 of those, and that gives me 5 cats and 2 wilds. So I'm going to take...
Can't do anything with those. But
Oh, I might. You never know how I'm going to use them.
Well, at this point.
So I got 6 plus 5, 11.
All right. How happy and sad are you, sir? You are at... Remove those tokens so I can see them.
I got a -3 on sadness and
So-
a plus 12.
So a 9. And then your tokens. So all of these are going to score 4, so 16 points.
Wait. But I have 3 wild.
That's
see?
true.
You see how it comes back into play?
It does. That's
So,
fair. I wasn't anticipating that.
I am going to bump up my highest ones. Wild. And they just have to hit 7.
Yep.
So I'm going to bump that one up and that one up. There we go. I'll stack them. So it rode that one to victory.
Whack 'em, stack 'em.
Whack 'em,
This one's
stack
getting
'em.
worth no points if you can get it to 4.
I can't. I'm just going to have to accept that I got 4 more there. And I'll just go ahead and put my 3rd one there. Okay, so
8 plus 12 is 30?
No. 8 plus 12 is 20.
20.
Math. A tricky
It's
part.
not my strong suit.
And then on the trains.
I mean, it is and it isn't. Mental math.
Trains I got plus 2. And it also has a forward thing. I'll just put it there. I got 2.
And you didn't have to... Yeah, you did well on your train.
I did well. Isn't there an in
And
train?
any research tokens you didn't use? Looks like you have 3.
Technically I have 3. We can all argue about whether or not I can use them. So I will say 3 for now until the score is totaled.
Okay.
Okay. That was a long
Hit the little
thing,
calculator.
but I really enjoyed that. Bailey wants a calculator. Okay. Tell me the numbers.
5,
5.
14.
Oh man, no, it's connected to our screen.
Yeah, that's good.
Can't do that.
We'll never
I
mind.
will do it off a phone.
Okay. So here you go.
Even though I could do it in my head, but Bailey doesn't want to hear that.
1919.
No, just let me... What's your password? Okay.
Could you give everyone a carbon copy of your finger?
Yeah, everybody's like, okay, that's how you get into Bailey's phone. Not, you won't know now, will you?
All right, 19 plus 19. Plus 34. plus 20. Plus 25.
Okay. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
117.
117.
And then I'll calculate it because Bailey tried to do her own math, and so I don't trust that either. So I'm going to just clear that out and do it again while she does her thing. Can I move my stuff out of your way?
Yeah, move it out.
Oh, my land.
Moving in. That's what it's called. He's moving out. Dun, 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 dun. All right. The better trip, everyone. So please leave a comment down below. Whose trip would you have rather gone on? Wyatt's or mine? I have some interesting things here that going for a walk. I also have an extra walk that I can. So I'm going to go ahead and, since this is currently trash, I'm going to use my walk token, extra walk token, to pick a card.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pick, I guess, Kyoto.
Okay.
And put it down here, okay?
Okay.
And I have 2 wilds. And I start. So we're starting in Tokyo this very lovely Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And first we are going to...
Monjayaki is a kind of runny pancake similar to okonomiyaki, and guests are given their ingredients in a bowl and cook them at their tables.
That's interesting. I actually don't think I would want to do that, but I came to you to cook it for me. But neither here nor
How do you
there.
feel about runny pancakes?
I also don't think I like that.
No, I don't think I do either.
But it's okay, you guys. You gotta try new things, all right?
I guess so.
Okay, then we're picking it up. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right. So we're gonna go.
And got yakitori and omae yoko ocho.
Yes, and that's the memory lane, narrow streets, small restaurants.
Okay.
Love it.
Love it.
Imperial Palace Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
We went there, and then I went for a walk. So let's see if I want to leave it as a walk or
You
conveyor belt
can't do anything with
sushi.
that. Oh, you can. Oh, you got that. Oh, no, you didn't.
No, I got the wrong kind. I was very close, though, to getting 8 points. But yeah, I'll leave it because that's worth 2. So that's fine.
Okay.
Conveyor belt sushi. So we went back and got some more sushi.
So you got 9 points. Day 1.
9
Could I have a pen, please? Bailey has 9 on Monday.
Whoops. And I went up 1, 2, a 3 on that. 1 and 1.
Okay.
And I went up 1, a 2, a 3. I am happy. Happy.
Happy. All right. Monday is done.
Who's enjoying Monday? Are you coming on my trip?
I wouldn't go on your trip. You're just jumping back and forth. I don't want to see the same place twice.
I literally I bookended Tokyo.
Which means you took the same train ride twice.
Okay. So I'm going to have to insert a train here. So luckily, though, this one is okay. I got points.
One train.
Go up 1.
Yep.
Okay. So I went on the Kyoto railway system.
Smart.
Nonetheless.
That makes sense to get there.
And then I was like, you know what? After being cooped up on that train, I'm like...
Actually, I think you took the drumming class. So she took a drumming class. In case and she didn't say that, but anybody who was wondering what she was doing, she's not making noodles. She took a drumming class, and then now what else did you do?
Okay, so I am gonna see what my walk.
And then she went for a walk.
1, 2, 3. I don't have that yet.
You sure don't.
But it's worth 4 points. So.
What's the alternative?
And 2 points per. I didn't have.
What's
3.
the alternative?
The alternative would have been I just had 1 point.
Mm-hmm. But you get
and I
these.
go up and then an extra.
And if you go up.
Yes, but I actually did the things. These I actually like my highlight of the day. So the only thing I was willing to.
But if you keep going up, you'll get 12 and 20.
Yeah, I know. But I have excitement still.
Okay.
I'm in a.
Okay, so you're keeping it as 4.
Yeah.
You got 12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Plus, who doesn't? It's a 5-block area of 100 shops and restaurants specializing in fresh food, cookware, and local cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Perfect.
I like that. That sounds fun.
You went up 1, 2, 1, 2,
Food.
1.
I'm very into food. Food is going to be like.
Food's your
here.
friend. Okay. And then you went to a handicraft center, and You
Yes.
bought exquisite little handicrafts,
Yes.
like a fan or a teapot.
And then I like doubled up. I was like, you can try to get me out of the Kyoto Imperial Palace,
you
but I would
aren't
like to
leaving.
see it.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday and I'm gonna be
And you
at the
didn't get
Imperial
your
Palace.
prize. So
Yes,
this,
I did.
How?
So I have 2 wild tokens.
So.
Oh wait, I miss you.
Yeah, you're missing one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Because you don't have any there.
No.
Oh, my Lanta.
Because this was worth 3 points
Yeah.
per Kyoto day.
Yeah.
3, 3, 3, 3.
Uh-huh.
Damn you, Salazar!
Yeah, you got screwed. Okay.
I blame again his
Now,
arm. I couldn't see the
She couldn't
side.
see everyone. You know whose fault it is when Bailey doesn't do well?
Wyatt.
This guy. Not everybody who's married knows that makes sense.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my 2 wild
Okay.
to go up 2 red, though, because
That's smart.
That's just
Yep.
needs to be happening.
Cash those in. Okay, so what did you get on this day?
Well, hold on.
12?
Did you get this? I haven't been to this day yet.
That's Tuesday.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah. Just trying to cheat and get extra points.
I got 12.
12.
So
Alright.
it was about ready to be much more than that.
Next. What did you do on your your
I went
Thursday?
to
You're still in
eat.
Kyoto. Everybody's like, I've been in Kyoto for so many days. I really wish I could be in Tokyo or somewhere. Anyway, they're just getting tired of Kyoto.
They're not. Now we're taking a chill
I
day.
plan our trips,
We
by the way.
did. We
In case anybody's
did.
wondering.
We went to do a little shopping.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a palace, stayed there. I'm happy there. It was inexpensive.
Stayed
That
at
made
that palace
me
a
excited.
long time on Wednesday.
I did.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I am hungry.
Yeah, so
So
in the morning, you
Nishiki-
woke up.
I went to the market, and then I was
Yes.
like, I'm still hungry. And then I went to eat ramen at the best place there is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm full of my ramen, but I would like some tea.
That's nice. And did you actually got this one. So that gives you
did.
6 and 1. And you had 3 food. 1, 2, 3. And you had
Happy.
1 up. Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6, 13.
13 on Thursday. Okay.
You know,
Friday.
this was a big bust, you guys. This was
Whoa.
an
No, let's
oversight.
keep going. I want to see how
know.
this ends.
Okay. Yeah, now he's excited for how it ends.
Friday.
Okay, I went
She
to
went up
the
shopping.
Higashiyama district to do some shopping, filled with small shops and restaurants.
Mm.
District epitomizes the look of old Kyoto.
Mm-hmm.
Yasaka Pagoda is the area's most iconic landmark.
Okay.
Oh, I do know. So, random caveat. If anybody's ever played Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup
Mm-hmm.
on PC gaming,
No one has.
there probably is somebody who has. I did. Okay, in my
Let us know
team,
if you played Harry Potter Quidditch
World Cup.
World Cup.
So I was always Japan
Mhm.
because they had the coolest Quidditch thing, and they had
Okay.
a big pagoda in it and all over the water.
That makes sense.
So I wanted to go see that.
Oh, a manga museum.
And then
that would
I
be
went
fun.
to the manga museum to get a present for you.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Ungrateful little shit.
Yeah, I know, right? And then you got one of these.
And then I went to
Yeah.
the Nihon
Nihon.
Castle.
And you unfortunately did not get this last.
What did I not?
You don't
With
have
the 2
the
yellow?
shopping. Yeah.
No. How did I do such little planning?
Damn you,
No, I did. You didn't move it up.
I just moved it up for that.
I have 1,
Oh,
2.
okay.
He lies. He lies.
Okay, dang you, Salazar. Okay, so you did get it. Well, that wasn't my fault. Am I supposed to move everything for you?
Yeah. Did you move this one up? Did you move them all up? I thought you were doing that.
I think I did move that one. I see 1.
Yeah, you just failed to move the yellow.
Okay, but you did get it.
Fail. I did get it. 12 points. Yeah, buddy.
Okay. 10 plus 3 is 13 plus 12.
25.
25 on Friday. That's a big Friday.
That's a big Friday. We're gearing up. We
Mhm.
ate.
You
so
are
we
gearing up.
Could go. Okay. Now I have 2 more red, a shopping, and a happiness. Okay. I went to the Kanda Shrine. Then I went to the Gotokuji. Gotokuji. Birthplace of Maniko Niko, the beckoning cats. Oh yeah, I talked about that.
Very cool.
And then I went to the Metropolitan Government
That makes
Building
sense because
before
I went
left.
there. Yeah.
Before we had to leave. Oh, dang it. I went away again.
Yeah. Yeah. This is brutal for you.
I know, I didn't.
At least you got that 12.1.
That was something. So I also have to take a train here, -2 points to get back from 2 there. So yeah, no 11. No 11. So 10 points only.
You know, after watching this all pan out, I think you should have not went for this 6-point thing, and you should have taken your wilds and moved this up, and you would have made a tremendous amount of points.
Well, I had to move the red up too to get the 12.
How'd you get to 4 red then? Because you gained it here?
No, from Saturday.
Oh, okay, so it's the very end that you got those extra 2.
Yeah,
I see.
that was the problem. I was needing it for that, but I could never there was just not certain things showing up.
What was your score on Saturday? It's not
10.
bad. 10.
It's bad.
Okay, so
But my trip was lovely, you guys.
how many happy and sad faces did you have?
I am at 5.
5.
And so 5.
So 5. Okay. What about your tokens?
So 2 and negative. Oh, sorry.
8 and 8.
Yeah, 16. And then I went no points on trains because I had -2 and a 2.
Yep. Okay. So 0.
And that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Okay. So Bailey has 25
Not a good score.
plus 25 is 50. 50 plus 21 is 71. 71 plus 10 is 81. 81 plus 5 is 86. And 86 plus 16 is 102. Thus,
The lowest
the
of
final
all.
score
Lowest
is
of all.
102 to 117, and I won. And we can all debate about...
Hey, you know what's funny? This was a 15-point swing and I won. And this is a 15-point swing and you won.
That's true. That is funny.
I just like to notice random patterns that come about.
Well, what'd you think? Oh, she'll scoot over now. I don't have to, lean into the frame. That's nice. She is getting more benevolent. So I won that one of going to Japan. I really liked the route that I took because I was 3 days here, 3 days there. And then you're not having this back and forth losing time on travel. I'm very efficient about that.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the game likes efficiency because I won.
Maybe, but I was so close
You were.
to this and this.
If
I
you would
and I
have
would have
gotten
creamed
those.
you.
Okay. Maybe. If you'd have gotten them.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Woulda, coulda,
So.
shoulda. Didn't.
But that was welcome. Let's go to Japan.
Yep.
Welcome to.
Welcome to Let's Go to Japan.
Let's go to Japan. Yeah, I think it's cute.
Yeah,
I really like it. It's a nice little cute thing. It's fun to plan out what you would do. There's actually lots of information on the different things. So if you were going to Japan, or wanted to go, I feel like you could read about some few things.
I feel like I've only played it twice. Or maybe 3 times.
No.
Twice. Okay, so the first time I played it, I felt it was a little overwhelming with all the pieces moving, and I didn't understand. There's all these, but now playing it the second time, I'm like, okay, I see the strategy, and I feel like the first time I played, I never used research tokens. Mm-hmm. And the second time I played, I used them all the time, and that really, I thought, made it easier for me to interact with the game. But this is definitely a game that, if you play board games routinely and you've played this 3 to 5 times, I think you start loving it more. I think the first time you're like, oh, it's a lot of things, blah, 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 for me. But, I don't know, now that I've played it, more times, I'm like, okay, I see the strategy. It doesn't seem so overwhelming. But I think you need to play it, 3 times or more, and then you're like, I see what I'm doing. I've got my, line of attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and it's so as far as replayability, I feel like it would give you a lot. So there's a lot of cards.
Yeah.
And then by virtue of your drafting, you're going to get different things. Mm-hmm. And then it's also just interesting based on if you plant it anywhere up here, you're not even worried about its end of thing. You're only worried about how many points is it going to give me and what is the token to get something down here. So I really like that aspect. That was a neat little mechanism to add in. So yeah, I really enjoy this. I don't know exactly what I'm at currently to rate it. I like to play things usually like 5 times. 3 to 5 at least before I can like solidify my
I feel like
thoughts.
it jumped up a bunch for me in the
Good.
second time play.
Yeah.
Like where I was like, didn't want to play it. And now I'd like to play it. And I will say this, I'm a huge AEG fan. I don't know. All the games that are AEG, I typically like AEG.
AEG fanboy.
I really kind of am. Like, it's no joke. Like, if I went and looked behind me and picked out the games, you would be like, oh, what's got a thing about AEG? Didn't know I did. Just slowly.
He doesn't know who they are, what they do, nothing. It just happens to be who publishes the games he likes.
Like, if we do a top whatever again, it doesn't matter the number, but, like, out of my top whatever, 20, 30, I bet, like, 50% or more are AEG games. But this also has a good story, and I know people have talked about it, but these people were supposed to go on a trip to Japan during the pandemic, and obviously it got canceled. And so he made this board game, and kind of, because he'd already planned out the trip. Yeah. And I think that resonates with me, because I'd planned out a 3 European country trip twice, and canceled it during the pandemic. So the game is fitting for those of us who plan for trips.
Yes, I like to go on trips. I like to plan everything else in my life, but trips I find actually normally like overwhelming. But this is good. You get 2 options. Yes. So it's planning made simple, and it's fun to see where you're going at the end of it in a nice little story. So yeah. I think this gets the botany. This gets the botany and board recommendation. We'll let you know for sure. Look for my little review graphic that'll have the actual plant of approval that we land on. So.
And then I know she's ready to wrap this up, but I just want to say, write down your favorite Brendan Fraser movie. I can only think of 3, but if you name one that I haven't came up with, I'd be curious to know, what's your favorite Brendan Fraser, no less, movie?
I can't even think of what he looks like.
See, that's a good point. I said he's from The Mummy. And George of the Jungle.
Oh, okay. George.
Encino Man. Encino Man was the caveman one. I couldn't think of the name of it. Anyway, name a different Brendan Fraser movie. I think that'd be fun for me. Okay, I'm good.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let us know down below which trip you would like to go on more. Mine or Wyatt's.
Definitely mine.
So, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.